Skiet my, maak my dood, doen net iets asseblief. Make it stop! Why is it spicy? Why is it spicy? Toe heb jy dit gesien? Die oukie, die ou het 'n jonger boetie en hy gee toe vir hom per ongeluk groot mens tandepasta. En nou sit hy so en dit borsel maar sy hele bek is so wit en hy wys sy tande en so hy sê, "Why is it spicy? Why so spicy?" Kyk of ek die video kan kry. Het jy dit al gesien, Erwin? Hy wys ja. Ja, teacher is in, né? Revolution is weer offline. Nee, is nou weer offline sien ek hom. Edrich ry nie vanaand ekstreem in 'n geval invite. Onderwyser, u kan maar vir u 'n kaartjies hoor. 11, 12, wat 2 is nog gejoin. Dis man. Maar ek het nou weer nooit gesê, ek dink nie, hy ry dalk vanaand van my het gesê, hy ry, maar miskien nie. Ja, hulle van hulle finals. Maar hulle ry dan nie full seasons nie, hom.
Laaste reis gery daarso.
Sê wie?
Ek het my teer.
Laaste
reis strand gery, ja.
Drama daarom uitgesort.
Ja, ek dink ons daar nie drama gewees nie.
Nee, met die brief.
As versterking nie manne. Nee, fuck off.
Nee, ek weet nie.
Ja. Go away. Dis Maxi manne.
Kan maar seker ready up, ek lyk of my man gaan join nie. Dit is al 3 minute oor.
Ek kyk gou vir 'n setup op Google hier.
Nie stres jy, ons gee vir jou. Wat ry jy?
Controller.
Ek stuur vir jou, ek ry op controller. Trek sy aan of af?
Kan nie met dit af nie.
Okay, gaan dan nie baie lekker werk. Okay, hier's Edrich ook. Edrich, what's here? Okay, ek dink ons kan maar seker die app hê, boys. Ag, hier's die haasender ook. We will end you. Man, as jy lus vir jou kak praat nie. grappig, maar soos altyd loop haal die podiumposisie. Jy sê is op soek na setup.
Yes, meneer.
Okay, 3-4 toe nie uit. En dan die dips is wat jy hom soek. Alles links. 35.
Yes.
1.
Ja.
17, 16. 25, 48. Jou brieke is wat jy wil hê en jou tyres is wat jy wil hê.
Maar gewoonlik is dit wat my start pressure by die race.
Ja, myne hardloop ek voor, maar nie agter nie, maar ek hardloop hom nie agterna maandag aan so race as ek net fucking teen tyre dek. Dit was baie rof geweest. Dis jou
Everyone ready?
het
Okay, let's go.
emosionele skaar van fucking maandag. Dis so, dit was rof geweest. Formation lap 7% op 'n medium. Hoe vertel julle my dit? Ja, hy is nie lekker nie.
Met sy krasse vir die
Yep. Nee, ek maak 'n grap. Was 'n Singapore setup geweest. 'n kak geweest, daai.
gewoonlik is dit wat 4-5.
Ja, hy is selfs hoog, maar dis nie eens racing kondisies nie, verstaan, dit is formation lap.
Maar jy kry mos die taal weer op.
Jy doen.
Kry nie taal.
Nee, ek sit jou traction af, nee, dan spin jy 'n bietjie, ek gaan net check. Ja, is barbog. Of doen dit nou, nee, dis sien dry moer hard. Eerste draai dan check jy jou, maak jy MFD oop. Yep. Ek kan lekker koek sny. Net as Edwin vir jou sê dit is daglig en die aarde gaan nie eindig nie, weet seker dit is nag en die aarde is op pad uit sy laaste asem gegee. Hoe 10, 1 en 2 kan ek baie verbeter daar. En die skenkels. Ah, fuck off. Fuck it, boys.
we've only got 2 laps of fuel left.
Ah, fuck off.
Okay, we can take you this lap.
Paraba! Kakke ou met die pitcrew met sy jack in sy hand. Ek het daai shit gecheck. Nee, maar dan het dit nie gehoor nie. Jy kom. Ek het by my size kry. Hop, hop, so kant toe. Hop, hop. Ek spinne kop. Wat ook al gebeur het, bly die maan stop. Wat lag jy? Wie? 9de. Korreksie. Jy het nie meer purple sector aan, ja?
Right, our best lap so far, 1:29.7.
Ooh. 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 Waar is die skoonma of is die verloofde? Let's run met Pieter het met my musiek gespeel, hè. Ja, nou weet wat lekker musiek. Hy loop so.
Speciale treffer.
Hey! Hitlerwerf boereorkes. Loop so stroop op 'n brood. As ek net begin speel dan sê jy vir net my.
You'll get oversteer if the rear tyres lose grip before the front. Usually this will be coming from a lack of rear downforce or an overly stiff rear suspension. But a little tweak with negative camber or toe-in can also help with this.
Plaks up. We need to change something here.
Kan jy vir julle vir Hendrik weer 'n invoice stuur? Hy wys by my offline.
Okay, ek stuur vir hom aan. Real piece
Okay,
of
the
work.
circuit's clear at the moment. We're good to go.
Een kaktruk. Krijg ik extra veel. Uit is een kaktrek. Kap die kar voorbij, brikeer die pitlijn. Ach, ja. Ik heb niet wat daar op gezet, nee.
Stopping this lap.
Rookie move. Sê jy die? Ja, ek weet nie wat daar so gesit nie. Ja, was in Pretoria wat belangstel, hè? Maar hy het gesê hy sal volprys betaal as hy 'n invite gekry het. Nee, glad nie, glad nie. Vertel hom, vertel hom. Vertel hom.
Ek wil net kom saam sy, ek wil nie kom saam huil in die kerk.
Ja.
Ek wil net kom afsluit, dis al. Ek wil jy net op 'n trein sit fucking op Nepal het. Dat jy die oggend voor jou troue daar wakker word.
R5000 in jou sak, pik soort van die steenkool. Net met 'n onie. En as jy vir die manne vra, waar is ek nou? Where am I now? Sê, he, boetie, maar wena op hulle masipa wena.
Dan sê vir jou, weet jy waar kan jy dan polisiestasie? Dan sê vir hom nee, dan sê vir jou, dis hier daarna.
Ja. Nee, maar my bachelors was baie kort geweest. Seker wat, 15 minute? 20 minute? Toe slaap ek hom. Fucked up. Ja, fucked up.
Okay, that's all the checks complete. We're ready to
Huh?
go.
Ja, vullige varie is nie lekker nie. Ken jy wat vullige varie? Shot brandewyn met suiker. Eet lepel suiker in jou mond, shot brandewyn, dan kom jy in jou mond tot hy oplos en dan sluk jy hom. Haring slaan harder as 'n matriek onderwys nou hoor.
As jy nie doodstaan, dan kan jy die skip opvang. Ek skip nog steeds in my kop. Ek noem het net, ek het van die weg vir die foto van iets slaap en dit is baie fucking dom. Ek noem het afmaak.
Hendrik is terug. Nee, die goeters nie. Nee, hy het nie gesê die ouens nie, maar hy sê die goeters. Die goeters. Ja. Gaan nou met net. Daar gaan ek nie kom met, want ek is ook sterk op pad syndroom. My ma sê ook dit vir my elke keer as ek haar sien hom.
Jy's myne. Die Ferrari van John Cole van Spinnekop het 'n gat in sy saai.
O, hy kontak ergens.
Ja. Eerste keer dat ek dit so sien, dink ek self.
Gebeur gewoonlik met ja, so as Edworks daar naby ons kom. Ag, 2 tennis gaan nie my veel improve nie. Ook een 8ste. Dis baie keer wel 'n mens net
Ons het niks op hierdie. Myne is baie lekker. Ja, ek voel
Wag. Oom Pieter stuur eens my settings. Ek het ook 'n wiel.
ja, onthou, ek het iemand nodig in die kar as ek afreis. So dit is 'n kok en reg wat ek raak op jou voice.
Ja, maar hy gaan my nie nou as ek het nie vir hom stuur nie. Hoe koop jy en paste mense boodskap?
Jy's my plan.
Asai. Waar kom met 'n plan nie?
Ek sal rarig vir jou stuur. Met 'n lekker setting boy. Nee, we gaan opsoek die sulke baie tuise wat so beskiklik baie is en daai goed skok. Met 'n lekker setting.
Nee boys, ek weet nie waar kry hulle hierdie tye nie hoor. Hoe's Nee, weet jy wat dink ek doen hulle, né? Hulle het 'n knoppie gekry wat jy uit die kar uit kan klim. Ek het gedog is driehoek soos in GTA, wat hulle op die stryd uitklim en help fucking stoot. Ja. Nee, maar daar gebruik hulle mos kroon as jy hoor wat sê hulle. Fucking pitkop. Luister, ek het nog al my notas hier voor my. Kom ons hardloop saam met hom deur hierdie lap. 3 to 10, 12, into spoon, 13, 14. Down 2 gears, foot to the floor. Ja, Petra is klaar, hy gaat nie, hy is klaar. Dis vir my hierdie sensor vol te spinnig hoor. Hmm. 400. Wat is vir die PC? EA Sports. Fuck this game.
Daar's jou probleem. Nee, dit was ook nooit so. Wel. Dion, weet jy die live op jou en op die live? Ek gaan nie. Maar die Bernardo was nie onthou die results nou nie.
Shappie shop.
Ek het die gesien, ek het al keer eens se result.
Ek waardeer dit tuis nou. Wat sê jy?
Ek het gesê jy is beheer maar laat ek gaan wat wees. Nee, ons battle is self.
Actually, ja. So, ek weet hulle om op hierdie aarde te bly, eerlik te wees. Ja nee, ek wil net dit daar met my.
45 ACP. Nee, moenie. Fuck it. Huh? Die res van ons almal is oor. Yes boys, fucking 2 stopper. Kan jy dit oorvertel? Yes.
Hoe die fuck doen die sport driver aan man?
Ek het nie idee. En hy wil nie eens hê ek moet 'n ding as hy uithaal nie. Vir die moves, hy wil nie ek, yes, not a fuck.
Skills. No shit.
Hoekom vertel jy my nou iets?
Ja, hy wil nou.
Boys, 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 boys. Ek het geweet as in Pieter het my gesê. Ja, jy gaan 'n letter of die maand kry, hoor. So vir jou. Martin is nie daarom nie. Letter of die maand, daar kry jy ook 'n R5000 boete.
Clutch out, we're green.
Ja, gaan hulle terugpits toe. Maar as jy pause druk en jy ry dan aan hom vas, dan gaan net hy. Ek sê nie doen dit nie, maar ek lig julle net in. Lekker Eddie.
Okay, radar is clear. Weather is looking good for now.
Ooh, rain in 15 minutes. Yep. Nee, ek wou grap. Ek is daarom fucking ver. Daar het ek klaar track limits. Nee, ek het nie. Ja, maar jy vat my laag, hè? John, wat is 'n reis sonder track limits? Edrich, kan jy ons hoor? Dus ek nie op hulle begin, ja. Yes, check hierdie mooi kar. Daai wit wat daarop staan. Asie. Oeh, ja, pak ek nie reg nie.
Okay, that's not an ideal placement in your grid slot. You're going to need a good launch as the race starts. Keep an eye on the lights. The start sequence will begin as soon as the grid is formed. Be ready with the clutch.
Ja, nee, maar hy wys disqualified, maar mense is nie disqualified nie. Ja, skrik ek nou. Ah, front wing af.
confirmed. We'll receive you at the end of this lap.
Nee. Yes,
There's a
amper is
new
my wiel
strategy
af.
available on the MFD.
Hy was vet kak amper.
Copy that.
Wil jy opsog? Wat is dat oké? Meer ons om aan te weer.
Hoor jy uitgaan fokke Roosstraat hoor, maak die wereld
Wie is dat? Ja, daai man het 2 dae klaar gemaak, hè.
Ek wag met 'n pen. Wat ek heb.
Yes, ek weet dan nie met ek.
Hierdie op bliksem Ferrari.
Ai, hier kom werk ons uit die sien dit.
En ek vir julle werk ook gee.
Hoe het ek 10 second penalty daar? Ag nee, fuck, my pit limiter was aan. Yes.
Okay, go. Perfect
Fuck's
job
sakes.
on the turn in there, mate. Looks like a nice stop time. We're happy with that one.
Silent assassin. Jy sien hom nou en aan en hulle weet vir hom vir die race.
Okay, 2 stops left now. 2 stops.
Ek doen julle 'n guns, ek hou van.
Ek gaan jou nou vat. Dis hy wat
Okay, DRS is now available.
Yep. Dis en ek oefen daai moenie aan die gras raak daar nie. Wat doen ek toe? Control Alt Delete daai nota.
Bliksem moors is baie wiper.
Sal kon e-mail dan neersit. As jy my dis met my stuur ek kan maar. So my pos aan so gee. So, daar gaan jy. Okay, ek gaan daai laat vir die ek moet hom 'n point maak. Hierdie ding moenie. Jy! Bors, ek kan nie dan nie. Jy daai is reg.
Ry die fucker af man. Nee, moenie, don't do that.
Daai bou daai wat hulle ja, ek het Verstappen in Spanje gedoen het.
Ja.
Daai amper in my jaar. Dat is krap, hè.
Dit mooi werk van die Joel.
Ek het, dat is maar dit is man, ek het 2 van die draai.
As ek weer op iets terug gaan, as jy op op elke hoor.
Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
Oh god. En nou wors?
And gap to the car in front, 6.6 seconds.
Luister, safety car sal nou lekker wees, hoor.
Wat is hy laaste? Daai
150R.
ja, ek het nog nie daar met my.
Ag, lekker man.
Good pace, you're catching the car in front by about a second a lap.
Oeh, daai lyk rof. Edels, what's going on there? Mr. Ice my werk, kom. Alright dan Pieter.
Ek gaan eers
Ronnie het my gesê ek gaan kry om te gooi want ek het nou soveel vis van stream.
Ja, ons gaan sien by die viswater se troue kyk. Nee, fuck dit.
Chips jy dan lekker
Alright dan Pieter.
Oei, hierdie ou gaan ook vir sy neus in die lap op.
Wie is dit? Ja, daai is Krounos, hè.
Ek doen follow my man. Ek speel vir my. By hierdie ou se bly. Kry my kroon sê vir my.
Ek glo nie so nie. Hulle sê jy doen maar ek weet nie.
Wat jy doen,
We're approaching the pit window and you're going to be on mediums.
iemand sal ek gaan net sê wat jy doen. Dan kom jy by een van die sport en dan sit jy daar met 'n vanger en
Ja.
jy lag weer daar so in die street. Wie een van die sports drivers wat op 'n roller ride.
Ja, dis rof daai, ja. Dis rof daai.
Ek kan net maar.
Yes. Ek eet heeltyd die gras daar op die entry man.
The car behind has got a time penalty from the stewards. Don't fight them on track for position. We don't want anything to go wrong here.
Iemand het nou net 'n ding so.
Brand hom, bors, brand hom. Kom al die DRS.
Okay, gap ahead, 12.9 seconds.
Jy moet my net sê waar om te kry. Nee, boys, ek sê hierdie ding is
Okay, your pit window opens next lap.
baie reis die beste speler wat by hierdie game betref. Of waar dit want my hart is vol 45. Nee,
Oh. Ag, heer tog.
Are you okay? That was a nasty hit. Turn the engine off and wait for the marshals.
Oh fuck sakes. Oh fuck sakes. Kom ons kom aan tyd maar dan nou weer. Ja, dit het nog gebeur nie. Ek weet nie wat er nog gebeur nie, hoor. Eddie, gaan pit.
al hierdie twee haase van
Nee, ek het daarop, ek weet nie wat er nog gebeur nie. Ja. Hier moet ek rekord. Ja, hy is rof.
ek sit op
Ens- Okay, boys, ek gaan die chat liewe gaan bietjie dan ja, oefen commentate, hoor. Ek my al wat ek voorkom vir goed is. And we've got a safety car, the first of this round. Mr. Rege got a drive-through penalty for speeding under the virtual safety car. Skywalker out at the corner of turn 15, 130R. Frana also DNF'd. There's hit the wall. We do not know what happened. Maybe he scratched his nose from last week. And yeah, guys, that's how a racing stream becomes a commentating stream. Get onto the curves, don't follow your lines, and you will end in the wall. And it's upgraded. The virtual safety car has been upgraded to a safety car, full-on safety car. Crispius Jam will be the first one at the safety car. He leads the race, and will start following the safety car as soon as he arrives. Followed by Sensorfault again in P2, Spinnerkop in P3, Frans Herman in P4, followed by Blopel, and then the other Ferrari in P6, John Co, which he just pitted. That will let Edwards go through. He's also on a brand new set of, I think it's gonna, oh, it's mediums. He was on softs for a whole 10 laps. Oh, that's astounding. Casimoto in the Alpine in P8, then Teacher, the other McLaren follows in P10, and then also for the last points, followed by Boschmors in the last remaining Haas. Let's take a look at the penalties. 2 drive-throughs, one for Rager, one for Edwards. I think Edwards also had a drive-through last night in Tier 1. Only a few cars that still has to catch the safety car. I think the one remaining is going to be the Haas in P11. Crispius Jam, our leader, has a 10-second penalty. I think that's for pit entry. Let's have a look. Speeding in the pit lane. No, it's not that one. It hasn't. Speeding in the pit lane for the Mercedes. I think this will be the last lap for the safety car. He will return to the pits after this lap, or rather at the end of this lap. The cars looks like they're going very slowly, but just look at the speedometer there. That GT3 car in front of them, the Mercedes, is going flat out, hitting the apexes, putting that total pedal to the floor. It has half the grip, 30% of the aero, and weighs almost twice as what the F1 car weighs. Very close to the safety car there. The safety car should get a message anytime now that states that he should go into the pits. Anytime now. Maybe not Looks like the safety car is going to do one more round. Safety car in this lap. Alright, now Crispy as Jam will dictate what the other cars behind him will race at until the start finish line. And we are up to racing speeds again. Let's see. Sensible gets a nice launch off the line. He's right behind Crispy. Will he go for the lunge? No, I don't think he will. He will save our battery and wait for the next lap. Going to be critical for him to start pushing now. Get get out of that 1 second gap that will give Sensible the DRS, and then build a 10-second gap. Just that 10 second is servable inside the pits, which means if he gets into his pit box, he'll have to stay stationary without anyone touching the car for 10 seconds. Only then can the mechanic start changing the tires. If not, he will serve this 10-second penalty at the end of the race. It will be added to his race time, and anyone behind him finishing within that 10 seconds will get a position. Quite a few battles going on here at the restart. We're up to racing speed again through turn 14, which is the last corner for Spoon, onto the straight leading us towards turn 15, 130R. And I think we should get it overtake here, and Spinnekop dares to go to the inside but backs out right before the corner. DRS will be activated this lap. They won't get DRS now. They still have to go over the detection line, which will grant in the there we get the message from race control that DRS is enabled. It will not be active. As you can see, the rear flap is still closed. It will give them an estimate about 15 kilometers per hour extra on the main straight. Spinnekop just wants to stay outside of the leading car, yeah, in front of him, just to get that clean air over the front wing and over the side pods. As you can see, Crispy Jam in the Mercedes is having a blast out there. Clean air is king, eh? Clean air is king. Through to turn 8 and 9, followed by 10, which will be a flat out, onto the brakes at the end of the curb, throws the car into the hip and the left hander, onto the throttle, up the gears, goes to the turn 12, flat out, and then we get to Spoon, a double apex left hander through turn 13 and 14. Only a 5/10 separating the podium contenders, gets the entry, exit and apex perfect, but still manages to lose a tenth through the corner, and he's still gaining. Battery at 50%. 3 tenths separating the two. 1.5 tenths. He's gonna go to the outside. Inside is blocked by the McLaren. Has a small lock up. Gets the DRS. Let's see what he can do. Battery is still low. Sensible's on 60%. Opens the DRS, and let's see. Is he gonna go for the lunge? Is the car gonna be fast enough here to go for the opportunity? He's gaining, but it's not enough. He doesn't get it into turn 1. He has to wait for another lap and see what he can do then. Edworks was disqualified from this session. What happened there? What happened there? Oh, he had an awesome race last night. What happened there? Managed to end in P2 on the podium last night, right behind Big T, which dominated that race. And still, Crispy as Jam is in front, only extending this lead. He's putting in these fly laps like nobody's business. He needs to get that 10-second penalty through to Sensible and deny him the win. While Spinnekop tries to get in front of Sensible. Let's see, Spoody is going to be very critical here to set yourself up for 150R. Get close to your competitor in front and get the DRS for the main straight. He needs to conserve the battery and not burn as much. He's burning right through 60% worth of battery. At 20% now, that means a third of the battery he had is burned up now. He only is going to have 20% left for the main straight. I don't think it will be enough. Jonko, 3-second penalty for track limits. Oh, and he's on his tail. DRS will open now, but Blowpole just oh, he was still within the grasp of DRS. Won't gain anything. DRS versus DRS mitigates your advantage. And Borge overtakes Blowpole, or Teacher, might I say. No defensive move from him whatsoever. He knows this is not his battle. He just needs to stay within 3 seconds of Borge, which still has that 3-second penalty lingering over his head. This is not a servable penalty inside the pit. This penalty he will have to serve after the race. 3.1 seconds leading the race for Crispy Jam, and Sensible looks like he has stabilized that gap at 3.1. Doesn't want a dirty air, just wants a clean race and maybe just finish in P2. He still has the hards on. The hards should be at optimal operating temperature at this moment, which means he should be catching Crispy Jam, but I don't think he's going to go for it now. Wait for that medium tire to fall off a bit and then go and catch him. Sorry for the silence there, just had a work-related call. Okay, so let's get back to the racing. Spinnakop again, close to Sensible. 1.5 tenths separating the two. Only 1 tenth now. Small locker from Sensible. Will eat into that tires, causing a flat spot, which will make that ride very uncomfortable. Burns the last bit of battery as left. And this will unleash Spinnakop and Sensible. And that 10-second penalty will cost Crispy Jam dearly. He has to stationary for 10 seconds. As you can see there, no work being done on that car. Only after 10 seconds they can change the tires, put some soft tires on, and attack the racetrack once again. Loses another position into P9. He'll still hold on to 2 points if he finishes in P9. Let's head down to Cassie. Following that, Ferrari doesn't need to get the overtake done, just needs to stay within 3 seconds of Jonko, and he'll get that P4. 1 position short of the podium, but it's still valuable points. I think it's 12 points if memory serves me correct. 7 tenths. Out of turn 14, foot to the floor, up the gears, keep the line, just stay in the slipstream, and you'll gain some time. Through 1R30, which is turn 15, into turn 16, 17, and then finishes this apex off, or this chicane off, with turn 18, followed by the finish start straight. And another 10-second penalty for Blowpool, speeding in the pit lane. He is now on 13 seconds. If this continues on, it will put him in dead last. He can't afford these penalties anymore. 1 Williams out, 1 Williams with 13 seconds. This is not a race going well for Williams this weekend. Spinnekop again, 4 tenths behind Sensible. This McLaren and Ferrari battle looks like it's going to go right through the season. We'll have to see if Rager, Sensible's teammate, can pick up the pace, pick up some positions, and go and assist his teammate on the podium positions. He can only hold off this pair of Ferraris for only that long. A small defensive move from Sensible to the inside of 130R. Is he going to go for the overtake? No, he does not. Still has a lot of battery left for the defense. 8% again for the battery. Spinnekop just can't seem to find the pace. Fail to see how he's going to get this overtake done with this little amount of batteries. Battery conservation is not that good, eh? He's working this battery every sector, every turn he's working on that battery. Only at 30% now. And we've got a new fastest lap from the Alpine, Frans Herman. And then Crispy, followed by Crispy Jam with a 129.9. Almost a 30-second flat. Rager, the second McLaren, lost another spot to Crispy Jam. That soft is working perfectly for Crispy Jam. He's just working to gain back his positions. He won't get back P1, that's a bit far and a bit hard to get, but he'll probably get up towards P5 or maybe P6. P5 I think is still a bit far, but P6 is doable. For a new soft against old mediums and old hards, this is definitely doable for him. 4 tenths out of the straight. Gets the apex, gets the exit, foot to the floor, up the gears, onto the battery once again. Just stays back into the back of that McLaren. That diffuser, he can draw it with his eyes though, with pen and paper. He knows every turn, every detail, every corner of that diffuser of that McLaren. Just can't see a way past this McLaren. Over the DRS, no battery left, ample left for the McLaren still, and he just cruising through the laps, ticking it off one after the other, and just waiting for that checkered flag to show up. Take his third win for this season. These Ferraris just don't have an answer for this McLaren. It's well within their grasp to take the win, take the pole, and take a 1-2, but the driving is just excellent from Sensible. No mistakes, no lockups, no major lockups should I rather say. There is some cracks in his defense with this lockups. It will eat into the tires a bit, but there's no ample space for the Ferraris to get past, no strategic move for them left to get past this McLaren. Look at that, 90% of battery against a 30% battery. There's no way you're going to get past him, not in that short distance of a pit straight. DRS is only helping you that much. You still need some battery power to get that exit and get the overtake done there. And you can be for sure that Sensible will not only let you pass, he will defend, and he will defend hard. He will cling to that inside, hug the apex and push you outwards. You need to get that overtake done before the entry of that corner. Gasly in P4 on the back of Jonko. DRS opens. The Williams or the Alpine straight line speed is not that great. I almost thought that it was a Williams. Looks like he's going to lose DRS for the next lap. It's in that dead air with the hards against it's also hards on the Ferrari, but the dead air will degrade his tires a bit faster. You have a bit more sliding around happening on that car. The dirty air, that is turbulence, is caused by the wings and the floor of the car. Oh, and he goes wide onto the gravel, onto the grass, and it opens the door for Gasly. Gasly into the podium positions. Now he just needs to stay here. Save up some battery. Make no faults. But stop it there on the exit of turn 9. Gets into the hairpin quite nicely. Foot to the floor. Get the exit quite. To turn 12, it's going to be a flat out into Spoon. Turn 13 coming up, not a real overtaking chance. 50 meter mark, onto the brakes, down the gears. Another apex here on the left. Two gears down. Foot to the floor, onto the exit, up the gears. Save the battery. Now it's all about how good can you conserve your battery. Into the chicane of turn 16, 17, finished by turn 18 at the pit entry. Onto the throttle, deploy your battery. Are we going to see some defense from the Alpine here? I think he should. No, he's not going to defend. He's not going to defend. He's going to say, no, I'm just going to stay behind you within that 3 seconds and take that P3 away from you. I think that's it, folks. I don't think Jonko will extend that gap to 3 seconds and retain the one or the two teams securing podiums this season so far. I think we'll have a mix-up this race with a Alpine on the top step, or not the top step, the bottom step, but it's still a podium. Another overtake here. Frans Herrmann overtaking Borsgemors. I think he had a small mishap there, going wide, letting Frans Herrmann through in the other Alpine also on a charge. I think it's a bit far, only 2 laps separating at the end of the end of this race, and still 9 seconds, 8.8 seconds for him and his teammates separating them. That's a bit far to go and get. And another overtake here. This Haas is just losing positions now. Not a prime overtaking spot, but let's see. Some wheel-to-wheel action here. Crispy Jam goes a bit wide, off track. And you see that dirty air does. And he has a big overcorrection there. On the exit of turn 14. Blopel would have not liked that. Into 130R. Bit of smoke going up there. Tire sliding on the apex there on the curbs. Throws the car into turn 16, 17, foot to the floor, deploys the battery. DRS should open soon. It opens and will give you that extra 15 kph on the straight. Will mitigate anything gained by the DRS because the car in front also has the drag reduction system. Gasly again falling out of DRS. Almost there, not quite yet, but only 1 lap. He needs to maintain the space, push the tires to the end, and get that podium for Alpine. It will be the first in Tier 2 for the Alpines. Blopel still behind Bors with a 13-second penalty hanging over his head, followed by Rege with a 6-second penalty, followed by Teacher, the only remaining Aston. For Blopel to secure that 4 points in P8, he still has to gain about 4 tenths now, get 7 seconds between him and his competitor behind, and secure that P8 with only 4 points. Not a lot, but still something. Blopel 4 tenths behind Bors. Let's see what happens here. Spinnekop now 0.2 seconds on the DRS. Goes to the inside. He's gonna leave that gap. Cassie, and he seals it. He seals it. No podium for the Alpine. No podium. If Jonko just can clean this lap up, doesn't need to overtake. There's not an ample overtaking opportunities here. There's still one coming into the hairpin of turn 11, and then another one at the chicane of turn 16 and 17. So only 2 overtaking opportunities left. He has to set this up now. Start pushing your nose in where it doesn't. Oh, and he goes wide onto the grass, onto the gravel. He loses it. That's it. He won't get podium. He won't get podium. Onto the exit. And again, brushes with the gravel. That will hurt your lap times. That tires is gonna still be dirty for 1 or 2 laps. You need to scrub that gravel off. Let's see. Is there gonna be an overtaking opportunity here for him? I don't think so. I doubt it, unless he goes for the lunge at turn 16. Let's see. Is he gonna go for it? No, he doesn't. He's gonna say, this one you can take, buddy. It's a war. This battle you won. See you next time. And the Japanese Grand Prix is won by the famous Sensafold, 3rd win of this season. Followed by Spinnekop, which had no answer for the defensive and conservative driving of Sensafold. Followed by his teammate in the second Ferrari, Jonko, and Cassie, which almost had the podium if it was not for that 3-second he had on the second last lap. Blopel, another 10-second penalty for unserved penalty. I think that's related to a drive-through penalty, which drops into P8. He was in P6. And that's it, Oaks. Still waiting for Teacher to cross the line into turn 16, out of turn 16. It's the apex at turn 17. Through to turn 18. Last few 100 meters coming up. And he says, no, I'm going to take my time. And he finishes off the grid with the last point.
Everything you've done to the team, we really enjoyed it.
Let's head down and wait for the standings to come up, or the lap times and positions gained. So we have our race winner, the McLaren of Sensafold. Then Chris Pierce Jam with the VCOP as the fastest lap. Scuderia Ferrari, the driver of the day. We have a communicating with online services. And Jonko with the driver of the day. Quite a good race from him. Blopel with the most overtakes, and Spinnekop with the cleanest driver. That's it, boys. And girls, your winner, Sensafold, for the Suzuka Japanese Grand Prix Tier 2 Round 3. Don't forget to drop us a follow and a like, and we see you next week.